Can I give you a good piece of advice for next time?
Yes.
Book a hotel on the 3rd floor. That way, on the way out, you can just push her down the flight of stairs.
See, the fucked up part, we was on the 3rd floor. But
Missed opportunity.
I didn't know she was pregnant until That's
why you don't take a chance.
I bought the plan B.
We call that plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and G as she goes down.
I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading 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 the meat. I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading 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 the meat.
Hey guys, welcome to Unloading Meat, episode 7. We are already up to episode 7. Guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you are already following us, I really appreciate it. All the support. If you're not, be sure to click that bell. Be sure to subscribe, do everything you can to help out the channel, help out Tulsa comedy. On today's show, we have the excellent Juju Rashad. This dude is hilarious, originally from Memphis, and I got to know a little bit about him, and the guy's been super supportive of me every time I've gone out to a Tulsa comedy club, and it was nice to really just get to know him a lot more. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's chat on Unloading Meat with Juju Rashad.
This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by someone like Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet. Man, I really wish I had a new wallet, Stefano. Mine's falling apart over here. It's like held together by dreams and duct tape. And it's pretty empty as it is. Man, if I had a company like Ridge sponsoring this show, guys, you wouldn't have to hear these horrible, horrible fake ads. So if you want to make that happen, reach out to your favorite company like Ridge and tell them to sponsor the show, Unloading Meat. Anyway, back to the show. All right, guys. My next guest on the podcast, Unloading Meat, is the very funny, very hilarious Juju Rashad. What's up, Juju?
Hey, what's going on, Jared? How you doing? How you doing on the Unloading Meat podcast? How y'all doing, Unloading Meat fans?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just all bread, no water, just meat. This is what we're here for. Unloading meat, man. I'm doing good. Just got off a hot show last night. The Raw and Uncut 5 show.
Congrats,
hosted by Hugo Willie. But I do want to say fuck the DJ. I don't know who the hell that DJ was. He needs to retire. This man didn't bring nobody up to what song they want to come up to. It was just a bad night for them. Like, oh my God. Like, I couldn't even do the jokes I wanted because it's just like, okay, DJ, you didn't even play my music I wanted. I want the dance real quick.
So the last night, you're saying the DJ didn't save your life?
No, he didn't save my life.
He didn't save shit.
He couldn't even save his own life. Them shiny ass shoes he had on. That man looked like he was ready for Easter Sunday. Like, those diamond in the back shoes with the gangster lean. Like, oh, your shoes and your head can't be shining. Pick one. I already bought all this shit, sir.
So, man, how long you been in stand-up?
Oh, man, stand-up. I've been doing stand-up now. It's been about 2 years. I don't want to say either 5 or 6 months. 2 years in between 5 or 6 months. So
okay.
I'm almost into my 3rd year now. I started August 18th of 2020 in the pandemic. So, smack middle of pandemic, I got bored of being in the house, and I was just like, I'm finna go do some stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Because I did start in Memphis. I'm from Memphis, born and
okay.
raised. Yeah, I just moved down here in June, actually. So, sitting there just bored at the house, just like, I want to do some stand-up comedy. Took my ass to the club. And I thought I did bad, but apparently, my mentor at the time, Latoya Tennille, we'll discuss her later on, because I got some personal shit I do want to talk about.
Okay.
But my mentor,
we get it all out on Unloading Meat.
Man, I say Unload Meat. Oh yeah, I feel let all this shit out. This is my first podcast too. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the podcast world, my friend.
Like I do, like this is a chance for me to tell my story. So it's just like without the laugh. So it's just like people actually just sit down and get to know who Juju Rashad is.
Dude, that's what I want. Everybody that ever comes on this show, and by the time this comes out, you're gonna be like the 7th or 8th guest on here. Which thank you again for coming on.
Man,
really means a lot.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity, bro. For
dude,
real.
I love it. It's just one of those things where everybody always asks, what's the theme of the show? Like, are we going to talk about movies? Are we going to talk about wrestling? Are we going to talk about stand up. I'm like, man, you come on, we'll smoke, we'll have a drink or something, and then we'll just discuss wherever the discussion goes. This is a chance for us just to discuss Tulsa comedy. Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. He rolled it himself.
420 friendly. I roll everything myself. I don't believe in rollers. I've been hand rolling. I ain't gonna say how old I've been smoking, but I've been hand rolling for 16 years. I'm 26, so you can do the math. So I've been hand rolling for that damn long. Started with wraps and just started growing from there. Wraps to swishers to Dutches to backwoods. I'm on a strict backwood diet, but right now I'm on a budget, so I gotta buy cheap ass wraps again. Like it's 2010.
It's all right, man. Like I was saying, I just want this show to be whatever that guest wants it to be that day. I want to have a discussion, and I just want to show anybody that anybody that has the balls or the female equivalent, the clits, the ovaries.
The ovaries.
I don't know. I'm bi, so I mean that means I only know half about a vagina.
The uterus. The uterus. The uterus. I say the uterus because the uterus got to be pretty.
The
strong.
female testes. Okay, I'm just saying anybody that has that gets up on a stage in Tulsa, any oddities, entertainer, stand up, I want them on the show. I want them to be on here, and I want them to showcase their special talents, their special skills, and people get to know them because, dude, Tulsa nightlife changed my life. Me and Roscoe talked about it when I went out to the colony that night. And it changed my life. I met so many people, burlesque, entertainers, band.
And that was just like that one mic, and it was just like, and it's like, I appreciate the nightlife here because in Memphis, it's not like that.
That was the first night I met you, Lynn Kay, Roscoe, and it changed my life because it also changed the whole theme of this show. Because before it was going to be just me and Stefano doing a podcast by ourselves, and it just wasn't working. I was trying, it just wasn't working, and I was like, I needed to do something. And then that night, meeting everybody out there was like, dude, there's so much talent here in Tulsa, and this is just untapped. Like there's so much creativity here, and everybody was so nice. And I tell this story over and over on this podcast. It's a broken record at this point, probably. But like Roscoe really took me under his wing and like put his arm around me. He was like introduced me to everybody. Like, hey, here's Jared. Very funny. He did stand up tonight with us. He didn't have to do that, but he did.
That's how Roscoe did me when I first popped up on the scene here. It was just like he was the first person I met, and it was just like, hey, everybody's Juju, and it was just like spinning it on. I just started running. Yeah. So I do appreciate Roscoe for giving everybody that little push that's needed to keep going.
By the time this comes out, it'll already have happened. But as of this recording last night, I don't know if you saw my Instagram. I'm officially booked for the showcase. He booked me, so I got my first paid gig as a stand-up. So Roscoe gave me that shot, and shout out to Roscoe. Means a lot, dude. Thank you very much.
Hey, congrats, you goddamn lady.
So yeah, first paid gig. It'll be on the 25th.
This month or
this month, February. By the time this comes out, it'll be already passed. But yeah.
Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to tap in for that show.
Yeah.
I've definitely gotta be there.
Yeah, 25th. Like, it'll be crazy.
I love it. I love
Off air, I've already recorded myself, my set. I might show you off air, just see what your thoughts are.
That's cool. I can definitely tap in with you real quick.
I love workshopping comics. That's my favorite fucking thing in the world.
Yes.
That's what I love of this. Because that's what Unloading Me also is like, you guys get to see me grow. Because like, I have no ego about this. I'm a brand new fucking comedian in the area. I've only done a handful of sets, but I want to showcase talent, and I also want to learn from everybody. Like, I'm one of those guys that like wants to stay at the end of the show, watch every single set, watch timing, delivery, how loud you are on the mic, crowd work. I want to study everybody. I want to learn from this thing because it's a fucking art.
Yes, it is. And the thing about comedy with me is a lot of people gave me advice to like read different comedy books, like the Comedy Bible, go to the comedy store, check out what they got. And it was just like, I was never just like, I don't want to read this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to read shit I can experience. Like, tell me what the fuck I can do now as a new comic and let me grow into this shit.
Yeah.
Because the book can only do so much for you.
Yeah.
A lot of shit in the comedy game you have to experience for yourself.
Yeah, because there's nothing like getting up on the actual stage and feeling it. There's nothing like stage time. There's nothing like actually being in front of a live crowd. I can record my set 20 times and rehear it and reiterate it. But until it's in front of even 2 people, it's completely different.
It's just there. It's
Yeah.
just like it's just a book. It's just a joke, just waiting to be pushed out.
And then even as I'm like, you know, in my short time, feeling the difference between like something like the Tulsa Comedy Club versus like the Cellar, like the completely different vibe of that feel completely changes how my set went too. Like that is such a monumental change, and it's something that most people on the outside wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Or even think of.
Yeah. Because last night versus the Tulsa Comedy Club and versus the Deco Lounge, those are like 3 different vibes to me. Like Tulsa Comedy Club, I can go in, cool, I can rock it. Everybody here to laugh. I know what they're here for.
Yeah.
The Deco Lounge, it was a book comedy show. No, everybody know Michael Patton. No, shout out to Michael Patton. He booked the show. Everybody really kind of laugh and get drunk.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can, you know, get away with a little bit more stuff there than versus the comedy club. Because some things the comedy club, they'll take under consideration with your set, and you might end up getting kicked the fuck out.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, cool. But if I take it to like another spot, like, you know, last night, the Tulsa Alumni Bar, I didn't even do a set. I just went raw the fuck out. Like, I didn't have a set.
Yeah.
Like, I had a set, but the crowd was so fucking wild. It was just like, I see what the fucking night this finna be. And I just started going in on folks. I just started going in. It's like, I couldn't hold it. It was just like, okay, I tried to do a set. I went 2 minutes not doing the set. I got 5 minutes left on stage. I'm finna roast y'all for these next 5 minutes.
That's how I was at the Cellar last Sunday, man. I went down and, you know, just 5 minutes open mic.
Man.
And shout out to JB and Preston for hosting that. Roscoe wasn't there, but they did an awesome time hosting it.
I'm so mad I couldn't get out there. I was like, shit.
My first time out there at the Cellar. I'd never been there.
I haven't been either.
Dude, it's a fucking
I
dope
feel like
set.
I'm the only comic that hasn't been there yet.
Shout out to the Cellar Dweller. It is an amazing venue. The bartender was fucking dope. I think his name was Leon. Really dope, cool dude. The prices are fair. On the they had $2 beers all night.
Ooh,
So like everybody was
Ooh.
having just a good time.
that is a sale.
Yeah, it was
That
$2
sounds
IPAs
wonderful.
and $2 something else local. It was really good.
Fuck it, it's beer. It has
Yeah.
alcohol in it. I'm
So
an
like
alcoholic.
it's a nice vibe. The whole bar is red light. Just the whole bar is completely red light. So you feel like you're about to get fucked in like a photo room or something like that. But it's a cool vibe. It's chill. It's intimate. Like from where your mic is
Mhm.
to the crowd is basically this room, this size.
Cellar dweller. Makes sense
Yeah.
now. It makes sense
Yes.
now.
It's a speakeasy.
Okay.
It's you go down in a cellar, downstairs around a wrapping staircase, and you come down to this bar that's hidden. It's all in red light. And the comics sit on the right side in these booths, and then the rest of the people sit around in the bar area, and you're in the middle. And you talk to the left side, and you hear the last from the right.
Now you talk to the left, hear the last one, right?
Yeah, but that's how you play it. I mean, that's just how it is.
Oh my god.
But dude, it's a dope place.
Excuse me.
No problem, my friend.
You know, my lungs kind of got food a little bit. I need to drink some tea in a minute.
It's all right. This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by your favorite male enhancement, such as Blue Chew or whatever other names they have. I really don't know anything about the products. I obviously don't take them. This guy over here, Stefano, does, right? You take them? Which one do you take? You don't? What do you mean you don't? Obviously, you don't need. Wow. I'm just sorry, guys. I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm just really more impressed that he actually got laid. If you're tired of these fake ads, make sure to reach out to your favorite sponsors like Blue Chew and tell them to sponsor Unloading Meat. Now back to the show. So, getting back to the comedy, man. You said you've been from Memphis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said you came this year. Wow, why am I talking about this? That weed is already hitting me pretty fucking good. Lost my train of
I
fucking
should have
thought.
rolled 2 up. I should have rolled 2 up, honestly.
I got a pre-roll here if we need to in a little bit.
That's fine.
And then I got my pen too.
I got mine too, right here on stage.
It helps my anxiety, man. It's really for me. Especially
it
this shit.
does. It really do.
Like
Shout out to weed.
shout out to weed, man.
Weed-
Shout
weed-
out to weed.
I don't know why everybody calls it devil's lettuce. First of all, weed is a plant.
Yeah.
If you mad at God for making a plant, you can kiss my black ass. That's what you can do. And I'm gonna sit here and smoke my weed. Like, okay, so I knew weed was good, but I knew I had an issue with it when I started going to church high. Because it got to the point where I smoked so much, and it was just like, okay, if I start understanding life when I'm high, let me go to church and see what the fuck I understand when I'm high. It didn't work out. They kicked me the fuck out.
I imagine they would.
They kicked me all the way out. They like, and the fucked up part, they didn't even kick me out like it's in the regular kick out. They demoted me from shit. Because I went from
You got demoted at church?
I got demoted at church. I went from
How the fuck does it work? You got demoted? I didn't know that was a qualification.
While I was in school, like while I was
Do they drug test? Was it Methodist, Baptist? Which one do they drug test
It's
at?
a Baptist, but it's a Baptist. But think about it, like while I was in school, I was a junior deacon. So it was just like as I got older, the higher I got.
So show me on the Sting doll where you were touched.
I wouldn't even touch. It was just like
Not even by an angel?
no,
Oh.
no. I was too high. I smelled too much like weed. I had good cologne, but my cologne broke. The weed broke through. I was smoking gas. I was smoking Zaza before it was Zaza. I was 2010 high in 2015 for no damn reason. You know, 2010 high hit it there.
The best you can get in Oklahoma is like that dirt weed for most of the time.
Dude, that was what? That was 2010.
Yeah,
was.
that
Dirt
was.
weed.
We didn't know any better, dude. That was what we had.
Man.
I'm a recent pot guy, dude. I dabble with it through high school and stuff. Like if it was there, it was, hey, here's a joint you want to smoke. I'm like, sure, I'll try it. But I never did anything through college most of the time. It was mostly alcohol. Then like later in life, as I got really in my big career of like cell phones and shit like that, the stress of that shit went fucking through the roof. And my young employees were like 10 years younger than me, and they're fucking doing acid on the weekends and shit. And they're like, why don't you do weed? I'm like, I don't know. I've never bought weed or anything. Like, we make our own carts at our house. They fucking make their own fucking weed carts at the house.
I was about to say they make their own acid. I'm like, wait.
Before I had to cut the acid part out on fucking YouTube. They were making their own weed carts and stuff. And these are my employees telling me this shit as their boss. And I'm like, how much do you charge? And then started getting them. And then like, that was my introduction to actually smoking weed regularly. And it just changed my fucking life.
Oh, wow.
Because, dude, I'm a fucking super depressive on the antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, stuff like that. And until I started really finding my right strains and shit, like I'm a hardcore advocate now of like weed saved me. Like it really just chills me out, stops my fucking motor from just spinning out of control.
It does everybody like that.
It's a great thing, man.
Man, because I know sometimes I be
Now I will say weed. I'm not saying that there aren't negatives to weed as far as let me be honest. Anything you can do overdo.
Yes.
Everything needs to be in moderation.
Yes.
That's all I want to say is like it's not a be all end all and everything. And if you can always overdo it, and you just have to be careful and moderate yourself.
Yes.
Just like alcohol, anything, just moderate yourself, folks.
You don't even have to quit it always. Just
Pace yourself, everybody. Take a drink of water every once in a while.
Because before I moved down here, I went from I'll say I was smoking maybe about 5-6 blunts a day. I'll get up in the morning, smoke 2 in the morning in the bathroom before I go to work. Then go on break at work. There's one blunt on break, if not 2 on the 15-minute break. But your lunch break, blunt, then get home.
So real
smoke
talk
again.
So real talk on that break and stuff. Where's that blunt coming in at? Like, is it just to stop stress? Is it stop just to relax on a break? Like what in that moment when you grab that blunt? So what's it for?
When I'm at work, it's honestly just to stop stress and to stop me from cussing my manager the fuck out. Because 9 times 10, I'm going to be doing something on the job bullshit and the manager going to piss me off. Like,
what kind of job was it?
Shit, I was at Macy's.
Oh, really?
I was at Macy's. I was at Walmart. Like, I was doing a couple jobs. Like, yeah.
I understand.
But it was mainly Walmart. It was just like Walmart, yeah.
I worked at Walmart once. I was a overnight stalker.
Ooh.
Stalker as in stocking food and stuff on the shelves, not stalking women. That would come later in life. But I only worked there for like 3 months. And the reason I only worked there 3 months, I actually walked out of that job one night, is they put me in the bleach department, stocking bleach every night.
Ooh.
And they had me with this, and I'm not trying to be rude or discrimination or anything like that, but he had a mental disability. And they said, hey, you're going to work with, I'm not going to say his name, it was like Brad. You're going to work with Brad now on the bleach department.
For legal reasons.
Yeah. Brad took that as he was my boss. So he started just ordering me everywhere, and because of his mental condition, they didn't want to upset him, They were just like, go with it.
Yeah, I would have got fired that day. I'm sorry.
So I'm
would've
stocking
got
bleach,
fired.
and he's like over there chatting with customers and just like eating candy and stuff like that. And he's like, "Hey, Jared, go do that." And I'm like, "Yes, brat." And like they were just wanting me to fucking go with it. He's not my boss.
That could have been me. That could not have been me.
And
I
he
would've
just
said-
started doing that shit. And one night I just got so fed up with it that like I just walked out. I fucking walked out. I couldn't take it. I was about to punch that motherfucker. And I was like, I'm gonna get arrested for punching the disabled kid at Walmart. And I'm always gonna be the bad guy in this situation. There's no fucking right way I'm the good guy in the situation.
That's why I said I would call him retarded and just
Yeah.
let him cry.
The best part of
Let him
that
cry.
story.
Let him cry.
The best part of that story is episode 1 of this show. I had one of my good friends AJ on, and at that time AJ worked overnights with me at Walmart. So
He knows Brad.
he knows Brad. And I walk out, and AJ was smoking, and I told him what happened. I said, I'm fucking done. I'm walking out. I just got my car and took off. Well, apparently, Brad came out and goes, where did Derek go? And I'm so fucking canceled for saying that. And AJ just looked right back at him and just dead face just goes, I don't know where Derek went.
Oh, I needed to meet AJ.
And then about a week later, AJ got fired.
I would have got fired just for that. I like, look, yep, it's worth it. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. You shouldn't have been an asshole.
Yeah.
I like, okay, so
I was just like, everybody was just telling me like just to go with it. I'm like, dude, I'm being treated like shit.
bro, that's why I was like, bro, like I don't give a fuck if you're handicapped or not.
Yeah.
Even handicapped people know respect.
Yeah.
If you don't respect me, I'm not gonna respect you. So in that case, get your retarded ass away from me before I stop your ass more retarded than what you already is. Fuck no tell me no stock, no bleach. I'll make you drink this shit, boy. Stop playing.
It's like that. That's probably how he got in that situation. Too much chlorine in that gene pool.
Oh no. Dang fool got piss in it.
Not the sharpest knife in that tool shed.
Oh, that joke from Facebook.
Yeah.
Since everybody's stealing jokes now.
Yeah, everybody's stealing jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you remember, you know Bert Kreischer?
Yeah.
His famous, like, the machine bit?
Yeah.
That was posted not by him, but on somebody else stole it and put it on Facebook, and that was what went viral. So he has, like, them to thank for stealing his clip that actually went viral. So, like, he doesn't even get any money from that Facebook views. It's like 1 billion views on Facebook.
He ain't getting no Facebook money. I'd be mad as shit. Someone gonna have to die if my shit goes
But it helped
viral.
get everything else launched. So I mean, in a way, it worked. So I mean,
Man.
he's reaping the benefits later. You know what I mean?
Man, I need that Facebook money. I'm broke. I'm struggling. I need I need that Facebook.
Oh, dude,
money.
aren't we all?
Y'all
You see this, dude? I put everything into this
Y'all
thing.
follow
This
me
has
on-
to work.
Y'all follow me on Facebook and send me some stars.
Okay.
So I can send this man some stars. I don't think YouTube takes stars though. YouTube takes stars.
I don't know, man.
Oh, jeez. Everybody got different types of currency now. I don't know how to spend my money now. It's like went from $5.99 for 20 stars. What the
I don't
fuck
know. I'm
I'm
sure
doing
you
with
can
some
like donate
stars?
something to me on Weed Maps or something.
I do that though. That's going to a good cause. That's a good cause. I love Weed Maps is
I love Weed
gift
Maps,
from
man.
God.
Fucking
Well,
delivery.
Whoever invented Weed Maps deserves head for the rest of their life.
Oh, agreed.
And not even just any type of head, just head from the best head giver.
Yeah, like not like birthday head. Like they actually had to be into it.
Yeah, like
Not like you're obligated for it. Like, oh, it's your birthday. I guess I'll go home. Like, oh, you're done. It's been 2 minutes. It has to actually be like you're into it.
true.
Which, dude, I mean, not to be like any too like TMI, but dude, I recently came out as bi. So like, I gotta say, women, you gotta step it up, ladies.
Damn.
I just gotta say, I'm on the other side now, and
Damn.
my God, those guys are
Damn.
into it.
Damn.
I've never seen a chick into a blowjob like I've seen a dude into it.
What is going on?
I don't know.
What is going on right now?
It just got real tough.
I know. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying,
I
Dudes,
never.
you're
struck
missing
the
out.
other side.
you're missing out.
I can't do it. It's too much facial hair. It's too much facial hair. I can't do it. It's too much facial hair. Like, nah, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I can't do it. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, that way you don't have to trim yourself too much. It could be like a Lady in the Tramp situation with braiding your hairs together.
Ain't nobody braiding my hair. This ain't get hard. Wait a minute. Not going to jail. The first I went in this back of police car. I'm not going no further than that. That was the most uncomfortable 2 hours of my life. Goddamn it.
The only handcuffs I want are furry.
Yeah.
So, was she a hooker or prostitute? sex worker. I'm not trying to shame. I'm just more curious. She wasn't? You went on a date? How the fuck are you getting laid? And how the fuck are you not needing a company like Blue Chew? Who, coincidentally, is not sponsoring today's episode of Unloading Meat. But they could be. They could be. If you're tired of these fake ads, make sure to reach out to your favorite sponsors like Blue Chew and tell them to sponsor this show. Now, back to the episode.
Look, I'm not even getting handcuffs no more.
No, I actually.
That's how my daughter got here because I ended up getting locked up in handcuffs.
Oh my god! I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, you got okay? You're gonna have to explain this because now I'm intrigued.
What was this pandemic? Was this pandemic? No, it was.
Oh, it's a pandemic story.
No, it was actually a 2021 story. So going to the after pandemic.
Post pandemic.
Yeah, so it's actually my birthday, 2021 May. So it was around May 21st, Memorial Day, 2021. So, you know, me and my baby mama called me. She was like, "No, I got a room. I'm down here for the weekend." Cause she just moved down here like that February.
We were just on the subject of birthday head.
Yeah, you know,
it was birthday pussy.
It was more than that. It was a lot more than that. The shit threw me off. I couldn't hold, nothing in her, but it was just like, yeah, just gonna deal with it. We just gonna have to do what it do, baby.
Yeah,
we had to get counseling though. Because we both crazy as hell. I love her to death. I love my baby mama to death. I love her. I want to marry her ass, but
can I give you a good piece of advice for next time?
Yes.
Book a hotel on the 3rd floor. That way, on the way out, you can just push her down the flight of stairs.
See, the fucked up part, we was on the 3rd floor. But
Missed opportunity.
I didn't know she was pregnant until I didn't know she was pregnant until
That's why
June
you don't take the
10th.
chance.
I did. I bought the plan B.
We call that plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and G as she goes down.
I only went plan B, and it's just like, yeah. My daughter came out holding that motherfucker. So my daughter a thug. So I don't know what the hell going on. This baby is a thug. Like, I ain't never seen a baby wake up and start beating everybody's ass in the morning. Like, this baby legit would claw my eyes out for no damn reason. Like, wake the fuck up, daddy, bitch. You'll get the fuck off me. I'm sorry to call my daughter, bitch, but goddamn it.
Hey, sometimes
you're too damn violent.
Sometimes kids can be bitches. I mean, it just happens sometimes.
Goddamn it.
Everybody who's ever had a kid knows kids can be bitches sometimes.
Bro.
They just can't.
Bro, that's why I say fuck them kids. And folks be telling me, don't say fuck them kids. Look,
especially when you're on a show with a guy named Jared, don't say fuck those kids. That's why I don't go in the subway very much. I DoorDash that shit, and I change my fucking name. Because especially you don't want to have DoorDash Subway from Jared at UnloadingMeat.
Yeah, you need to go to Quiznos.
Yeah,
especially the Quiznos.
Especially when I only order the kids' meals.
Quiznos. How is Jared doing?
Bent over and raw.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe
He likes his mayo light
Bill
now.
Cosby got up before Jared did. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And y'all want to talk about white privilege. White privilege don't work all the time.
No, it all needs white privilege can extend to a sweater, apparently.
Only so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they talking about R. Kelly charges been dropped. He talking about
No shit.
And they talking about he might get out. And I ain't talking about just
like he's
like
gonna drop another quarter piss on the next person.
Bro, if R. Kelly get out before Jared, the world is going right.
I know, it's gonna be like that Chappelle Show skit whenever they switch roles between the black and the white guy.
Bro, I'm sure. At that point, I'm gonna protest for Jared. Like, look,
1, 2,
y'all
3,
done let
4,
Bill
5.
Cosby and R. Kelly out. Y'all let R. Kelly out. This man has a video pissing on a 14-year-old girl.
Shout out to Hannibal Buress again for fucking getting Bill Cosby's ass out of that fucking scene. That dude has balls, man. To call out that Bill Cosby, fucking like one of the greatest comedians ever, and just fucking bring all those accusations out. Like, nah, man, this is a it was a well-known thing in the comedy scene that they were just all hush hush about.
Yeah, bro.
It was like the Harvey Weinstein shit allegedly, where it was like everybody kind of knew about it. They was like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck my career by talking about it. And Hannibal just went on stage and was like, did you hear about Bill Cosby raping chicks?
Bro.
Like, just goes on stage and it goes viral. Like,
and the thing about it is, comedy has to touch subjects that people don't want to touch.
Yes.
Because think about it, it's something to laugh at in every situation in life. Like, no matter who the fuck you are, no matter what the fuck you go through, shout out to the alphabet community because they the main ones who don't understand this shit.
Yeah.
For some damn reason, every time something comes out and it's just like, y'all just don't understand our community. Y'all just want to bash. No, we don't want to bash you.
Well, it's
We
hard
just make fun of you.
as a bi man. I could say it's hard to understand a community when there's a new community every 30 minutes. I'm just gonna say.
I thought I was the only one noticing that.
No,
I'm, like, y'all
I'm just saying I
letters
want to take
every-
it seriously, but you guys gotta actually have a platform and fucking. I
Stop
don't know.
adding letters every year.
Dude, it took me 5 minutes on Fiverr to get a Fiverr for this shit, guys. Do something more than add a letter to LGBTQ plus ABC equals NC squared.
Look,
Like, I suck dick. I approve this message. I'm just saying.
like it's so many different races
hard
of
to keep
people
up.
now. It's hard to keep up. So it's like it's kind of impossible not to step on toes.
Yeah. And then there's also the thing of, like, we talked about on the podcast a couple episodes ago, I think with either Lynn or Joe. Shout out to Joe Miller. She was awesome on here. That canceling only works temporarily. It doesn't actually work. This generation is like, oh, I'm going to cancel them. These people are going to be canceled.
So the thing about
it only works temporarily, guys, unless it's the actual criminal charges, like Harvey Weinstein.
So the thing about it, that's why I try to tell some of my comedy brothers and sisters back in Memphis, the ones that I came to class with. Like, they so afraid about cancel culture, and it's like cancel culture don't really work like the way you think it is. Like, that's why I usually let what I say I let rip, because ain't that many people finna be against me that's for me.
Yeah.
Because 9 times 10 I have more people riding for me than against me. And the thing about it, in the long term, take Kanye West and Adidas, for example, they finna lose $1 billion.
Yeah.
All because they was like, no, Kanye, what you said was wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, ain't nobody finna be wearing Adidas no more, because everybody's buying them for Yeezys. So,
I don't know. I do have to.
It's a double-edged sword, honestly.
It's a double-edged sword because, I mean, yeah, you can cancel somebody, and it's at the end of the day, it's a business. If Kanye wants to go off and say some shit like that, they have their right to say, hey, we actually own this shit, and we don't condone what he says. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but yeah, you're going to lose a shitload of business when you do it, too.
True.
It's-
That's the thing about it.
We're
But
playing with fire on both sides.
you really are. But think about it. You as yourself as a human being have to just be able to just hold your ground.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has different beliefs. Everybody
Yeah.
grew up in different households and different
Yeah.
generations. So you can't tell me how to feel about one thing and then try to force your shit on me. If
Yeah.
I say I don't fuck with you because you a chick with a dick, then goddamn it, I don't fuck with you because of that. But I still fuck with you because you're still human at the end of the
Yeah.
day. But you just not finna just say I automatically hate transgenders because I don't want to fuck you. Like, no.
no.
Like, I still...
Just because you're not
still
sexually
kick it.
attracted to somebody doesn't mean that you'd hate them.
And that's the thing about it. That's why I see a lot sometimes. It's just like, a lot of people take sexual attraction as human attraction. I'm like, that's not the same
No.
thing.
I can respect you as a person, doesn't mean I have to fuck you.
Exactly. And it's like, no. It's weird.
Like, Hillary Rodham Clinton is a complete cis woman or whatever the fuck the term is, but I would never fuck that bitch.
Exactly.
It'd be like Pillsbury Doughboy down there.
Oh, God. That's a little... The laugh was perfect. The laugh was perfect. The laugh was absolutely perfect.
Well, I mean, I'm a fat boy. I'm used to that belly being poked.
But it's like...
It's like Pillsbury, or it's like Winnie the Pooh with a pot of honey, man. The honey.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Piglet.
And Winnie the Pooh is a psychopath now.
Dude, that movie looks
That
dope.
movie...
It's
I don't
gonna
know
haunt
what
my
to say.
nightmares. It's like was it Five Nights at Freddy's, but on acid or something. It was crazy.
I saw Piglet, and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I was like,
it does. I mean, I'm not into horror movies, so I'm probably never gonna watch it.
I don't want to watch it because Piglet probably gonna make me throw up. I was like, bro, if that nigga get his nipples or something cut off, I'm gonna be very disturbed because it was a lot of emphasis on the man's nipples. Like, oh my God, well, on this pig.
He gets turned into bacon at some point, probably.
And I have seen, I have ate bacon where, well, I ain't gonna say ate bacon. I have seen a pack of bacon where it was a nipple still attached to the bacon. So, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna see Winnie the Pooh frying Piglet up for breakfast on the movie. When does it come out? Does it come out this
I
year
don't know,
sometime?
man. It's
Is
like
it out already?
I don't know.
It might be a Tubi movie.
It's a Tubi.
I don't know. It looked like a Tubi
Tubi
movie when I saw it. At this point, I don't even want to be Netflix famous. I want to be Tubi famous.
Tubi movies are like the new fucking Shasta soda.
Bro, Tubi movies are lit. Tubi movies have the best, greatest, worst editing in the history of ever. Like, oh my God, some of the scenes are just fucking terrible. Like,
Horror winning the dude, it's in theaters now.
it's in theaters now.
Holy shit!
Smack my ass and call me Samantha.
You can go see it in Independence right now. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Not a what? Wait, what did Rotten Tomatoes rate it? I gotta see what Rotten Tomatoes said. I don't know why, but Rotten Tomatoes is a nice credible source for me on some
Let's
movies.
see. Fuck your ad break.
Yeah, It has not been rated yet.
It has not been. No, fuck. It hasn't been rated at all.
Why does Winnie the Pooh look like a pedophile though? Like he looks like a pedophile in a Winnie the Pooh costume.
All I'm saying is somebody was hurt by a Winnie the Pooh doll.
Like or something. Like who the
They
fuck?
have some things to work out.
What type of drugs do you have to take to even remotely think about producing this movie? Like what?
I don't know.
the
It's
shits?
pretty fucked up, man. Like that's a terrifying acid nightmare.
Like, oh my God. I'd rather have the Five Nights at Freddy's movie than this.
Yeah.
And I love Five Nights at Freddy's, but god damn. They done kiddified Five Nights at Freddy's and made Winnie the Pooh for adults.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty.
sad.
It's pretty weird. Oh yeah, I'm done with this shit. About to murder that bitch in the hot tub.
Bro, why does Piglet have a sweater on?
Oh, it's honey.
It's not even the Piglet sweater. It's just a black ass sweater,
I mean, Bill Cosby still needs work.
bro. And his old ass still talking about doing stand up comedy. I was like, what?
I know.
Like I love Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is one of the goats.
It kind of sucks when shit like that happens, though, doesn't it? Like it's like
It does.
it puts a little stain on. It's like whenever I try to watch Chris Benoit matches a little bit.
And it's crazy because I actually seen comments from different comedy clubs on his post when he said he was trying to do stand-up comedy again. A lot of clubs was like, well, you're not allowed
Yeah.
to perform here type shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, damn.
Well, how do you feel about like Roseanne Barr coming back? Like she's got her new special coming out on Fox. Fox News is gonna broadcast the Roseanne Barr comedy special, and she's on Kill Tony and stuff. And like, people are selling out her shows. She thought that bitch was white. Apparently,
I mean,
she's still. I mean, her and her son still hold on to it, man. They got their story to it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't personally know the lady. I don't have a leg to stand on in the situation. It's just I find it peculiar that she's coming back at this time. Like everybody's kind of coming back. Like Louis coming back.
I guess everybody ran out of money during the pandemic.
Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of like
damn.
canceling only works temporarily. Like I said, even Roseanne's coming back now.
Yeah. Like, yeah, cancel doesn't work like that. Like,
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work how people expect it to work.
No. Oh, can I just say one thing real quick?
Mm.
I'm really disappointed that you didn't wear your other hat. We'll have to put a photo because I wanted you to feel more at home, and we were already on the subject of it. I actually had a hat designed special for you.
You did?
Well, I wanted to wear something for the occasion.
Oh shit! God
I was
damn.
inspired by your hat.
I should have bought it. That's my bad.
So,
Is that a sword hat? Oh my!
this is what I was inspired by because I thought your hat looked kind of like this whenever I was at the club the other night.
That's hilarious.
This is what a white dude would look like wearing your hat. Like really this fucked up.
Oh my god!
It's a good thing I also said I'm already sucking cock because people will be like, yeah, that's a fucking faggot on this podcast.
No. No. Oh shit.
I thought we could be the hat twins today, but you didn't even wear the hat.
Oh my god. Yeah, I had to leave it at home today. It was just like, yeah, it's kind of windy out here. It's cold. I need a real hat right now. My hair is looking and fucked up shit. It was like, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I knew that Juju was spelled Juju instead of Juju because I was like, oh man, I should get a yarmulke or something like that before I met you.
Oh god. I should have
like,
spelled my name like that. Maybe they'll think I'm white.
You can start doing bar mitzvahs in town.
They'll think I'm white.
You're
and
the
book
Jewish
shit out of me.
comedian.
They'll book the shit out of me.
You could be the Jewish comedian in town, like in The Wedding Singer. You're just going to do all the bar mitzvahs.
That's some good money though.
That's some good money, man.
That's some great money.
Shout out to the Jewish community.
Man.
Mazel.
I might need a lawyer soon.
Matzo ball soup is fucking so good whenever you're sick. It's so delicious. I'm sorry. I have nothing against but the utmost respect for the Jewish people. Dude.
I never had Jewish food.
Dude,
I had
you
Turkish
haven't?
food. I had Turkish food.
Dude,
Turkish
Jewish
food is
deli,
delicious.
like if you get some like brisket or some pastrami sandwiches and stuff like that, oh, a good Jewish deli, it's fucking delicious. Also, Jewish women, man, give the best head.
They do.
They do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they try harder. So was it like, did they like owe your family a debt or something? Was it like Hatfields versus McCoys? No. I'm just flabbergasted. Like, how are you getting laid more than I am? And how are you not needing a sponsor like Blue Chew? Which again, could be a sponsor of Unloading Meat, but they're not right now. If you'd like to change that and stop hearing about Stefano's sexual escapades, Reach out to your favorite sponsors like Blue Chew and tell them to sponsor Unloading Meat. Now, back to the episode.
With the Harry Potter game, like it's so many people from the alphabet community talking about the Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
I want to say alphabet community because I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Oh, you're fine.
It's,
You're fine, bro.
it's a lot of letters.
Hey, as a proud member of the
Bro,
we're good.
It's a
We're
lot
good.
of damn letters. I can't keep up with it. Y'all add a letter every year, like, but it's like everybody just bashing Harry Potter game. Just like don't buy the game, don't buy the game, don't buy the game. And me personally, as a Harry Potter fan,
Yeah.
Yes, there is some racist, transphobic, homophobic shit in Harry Potter, and they got a new trans character on the game.
Yeah.
Her name is Saroni. Saroni. That's the fucked up part. Like, it's a woman with a man's voice, and the shit is funny as hell to me because the few black people on Harry Potter name is Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the shackle and the king part for me. That shit is hilarious as fuck. Like, he's a Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Shacklebolt.
It's like Harry Potter intentionally makes shit like puts.
It's like a
little
backwards backhand compliment kind of thing. Like you're
Yes.
king, but you're also Shacklebolt.
Like, bro, like it's a shitload of Harry Potter. It's a shitload of characters in Harry Potter like that. And the shit is honestly hilarious.
All the
to me.
goblins were the fucking bankers, the Jew bankers.
Exactly. It's like, bro, Harry Potter is like it's bashes everybody.
It's kind of like South Park whenever Isaac Hayes got pissed off and left the show because they were making fun of Scientology. It's like
Yes.
that was the last religion they hadn't checked off yet. They've made fun of everybody.
And you
like-
notice how all the regular white people were never good white people.
Yeah.
Like, you had a couple good white people in Gryffindor, but all the regular white people was just either muggles or they was in Slytherin.
Yeah.
You like nobody paid attention to all the little details Harry Potter
Yeah.
throwing there. Like, Harry Potter talks shit about everybody.
All the fucking Indian kids they had because fucking colonizers.
Yes. It was just like, oh God.
Hey, at least they took the 2 Indian girls to the dance that one year, and then
True.
did absolutely nothing to them
True.
with them,
True.
to them. Well, it's probably a
That's-
good thing they didn't do anything to them. That would have taken the movie in a weird direction.
Movie went left immediately.
Different.
But think about it,
That's a different requirement.
but it's still like a billion dollar franchise. You can't stop it. It's gonna have its fans.
Well, I'm just saying, once the
It's like-
creator is not even involved in the game and stuff, and it's gone on to actually owns the rights, and the creators behind the game, it can be a completely different person from the creator behind the books from 20 years ago.
True.
It's
'Cause
like
it's like
going and watching The Last Jedi at Star Wars, and you can have your thoughts of how it was good or bad on that Star Wars movie, but then going and taking George Lucas in the nuts for like, oh, I hated that movie, and he's like, I had nothing to do with that.
it's
movie.
like selling your rights.
Yeah.
It's like selling the rights.
That's what she did with the Harry Potter stuff. It's owned by WB, guys. I hate to say it, but it's there with WB and HBO Max and all that shit. So JK wasn't even really involved in this game. She's getting a cut,
All
sure.
she did was make another book, and that was just recently. And
Yeah.
the book wasn't even that damn good.
Oh, yeah, The Cursed Child. Well, it was actually a
Yeah.
Broadway play first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the 8th book is a Broadway play,
Huh.
and it's a 2-part Broadway play. And then they adapted it into a novel. So it reads, if you think of it like a Broadway play and read it like that, like if you ever watched Hamilton or something like that, it kind of makes more sense to how the beats work because it even has an intermission in the middle of the story.
Because more than likely, she probably still got royalties, but
Yeah.
she just don't. She's not in full control of the
Yeah.
franchise like that anymore. It's just like,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, even
just
when
like-
Daniel Radcliffe's like, hey, I don't condone what she fucking says and stuff like that. I mean, like, dude, it's past that point, guys. You can still watch and play Hogwarts Legacy and, feel nothing against trans people. The world is not black and white.
I just want to get on the game and just Avada Kedavra everybody.
Yeah.
I just want to blast everybody
Bro,
away.
Apparently, you
fucking
can go
reason.
dark and learn those 3 spells, and it's a whole different storyline of you going into a dark wizard or
I
witch.
would take that storyline because I did say I want to go to Slytherin.
Yeah,
Like I'm an asshole. Like I am officially saying I am an asshole. Like I am proud of that. I would take that shit. As soon as I saw the game, I was like, I want to go to Slytherin.
Yeah.
I want to fuck everybody up.
I think this. And
Just for no
dude, I
reason.
just want the game. It's gonna be a game where I play multiple characters, probably.
It
Like, I have
probably
multiple
is.
playthroughs, seeing all the different shit. Because they said it's exhaustive how much you can go and do all these side quests and stuff.
True.
Go through fucking Hogsmeade, go to fucking like class. It's like Bully mixed in with like a fucking RPG like Fallout or something.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fucking dope.
pretty much what it is. That's why I was like, you know what?
The only thing I'm
I
pissed
play it.
off about, you can't play Quidditch.
I'd be fine without Quidditch.
You can because flying is just a thing of flying around the entire map. It's just a room of traversal. and you can actually learn how to fly, but there's no actual Quidditch matches. You can't be like a Quidditch team and stuff like that.
I feel like they'll have to make that a different game mode.
It could be a DLC expansion pack or something like that, like
True.
the Quidditch expansion pack. That would be dope. I honestly,
True.
I can see them doing like for $20.
It'd be
here's
like
an expansion.
It'd be like a new storyline.
It's a Quidditch League multiplayer league. That's how they do multiplayer in the game.
Oh God, Quidditch
Make your
online
own
would be
league.
terrible.
Make your own clans.
Quidditch online would be terrible.
Bro, dude, if we do FIFA online,
It would turn straight. Oh, and let's think about it. I feel like you can't call yourself an activist if you're not a gamer.
word.
Because if you haven't played at least one match of Call of Duty
Yeah.
within the Modern Warfare 2 going to the Black Ops era, if you haven't played a match of Call of Duty, baby, you don't understand half of what the fuck you done missed out. Like I done heard, I done called, I done been called everything in the book.
Yeah.
My mama done got trains ran on her by the whole lobby. God damn it. I'm overweight and fat. Someone knows my Wi-Fi code. Like Call of Duty got wild. Like,
Yeah.
if y'all think some of the stuff celebrities and comedians say is bad now,
Go play a match of Call of Duty or Fortnite with a
Baby.
13-year-old dude. They fucking die once and they drop faggot. They drop
N-bombs.
Yeah,
You're a fucking nigger and I fucking hate you. You fucking faggot. Mom! What?
Yeah.
Mom, come get your son.
Yep.
Come get your son. Come get your son. Then you got that one black person in life. Did he just call us a nigga? Hey, bro, that's why we all fucked your mama, nigga.
Yeah. And then as soon as it's Wednesday. This happens every day.
And he actually starts crying about it and then he logs off.
He's like, my bad. I just finally was able to get a PS5. I'm new to this shit.
It was just like, bro, like y'all, like they are not ready for the gaming community.
Yeah,
Like
they're
if y'all want to play cancel culture, like you can't.
Yeah.
You got to be a gamer.
Yeah.
Like there's no option around it. Because you have to have a solid foundation mentally.
You
Because
do.
some people will leave you crying for days, like not even logging in the game, just like, oh, you back online.
Yeah.
Like I have sent messages to people myself, like.
The
Use
worst,
bitch.
that is the ultimate shade, is you like leave your game for like 3 days and then you come back to it and there's and one new notification. And I log in and it's like, what's up, faggot? You didn't get that shot out of skill. You just got fucking lucky. I hope you die. And I'm
Bro.
like, man, I'm glad I have a patch right now to wait, so I can't even play. So I got to read this first over and over and over again for the next 20 minutes because every time you turn on the PS5, oh, got an update. Got an update.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm thinking about it, but thinking about it, I got a woman at home already. You know, I just can't. I just can't up and get ready to cheat like.
You were saying?
I mean, if she wants to bring somebody in, I mean, that's understandable. But you know, I'm not finna approach that conversation until she's.
Oh yeah, never. The guy should never bring up that conversation. Hey, baby, it's a good idea.
Because think about it, every time a man brings the conversation up, boom,
Yeah.
somebody cheating. Like, no.
Hey, baby,
Like,
yeah,
like,
you know,
like,
I got a birthday coming up, and I was thinking instead of spending money on
Yeah,
me,
how about we talk to Amber?
yeah.
Let's bring Amber over. Who the fuck is Amber?
How about we go to the strip club and we see if we can get a cinnamon or a pumpkin spice latte? If it's October.
I don't know how strip clubs is here.
I
If
don't know, but you're gonna wake up
with.
with glitter on your dick.
I don't know how I feel about that. It sounds like an Atlanta strip club.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a wild place.
Food's good, though.
Atlanta's. I love Atlanta.
See, like,
If I had the money and the patience, I would stay in Atlanta. But they have too much traffic.
I have
Like, oh,
nothing.
God.
I haven't been to a strip club here in the local Tulsa area in a long time since I was really young. So they could have changed for them. But like back then, the food was kind of like, you have food at this strip club? Like it was kind of weird. Like, they're like, yeah, we have a buffet in the back. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. But like, you go to Atlanta in the strip clubs, man, and like the food is actually the food. Like it's actually a club. It's like an experience.
Yeah.
Like Lemon Pepper, that's where it started, wasn't it? Like in Atlanta, Lemon Pepper wings.
Shit, there, St. Louis or Memphis.
Really?
Them 3 cities I know for wings. Like the top 3 cities for wings is automatically not in order. Is Memphis, Atlanta, and St. Louis.
DC has some good wings too.
I haven't been to DC.
Really? I heard there's a scene there that's some good DC wings. They serve it with Chinese food too.
I'll probably go.
It's like chicken wings and Chinese restaurants are like together.
Okay, if I go to DC, I'm going January 6th and try their food. I just want to be the token black guy there.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if it's a free day.
That's why I try to wear the bright colors so they don't look like. I mean, I by default look like a guy that was on the steps of January 6th, especially with that fucking hat on a while ago. Had a fucking headdress on.
They were like, "Oh yeah, you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Nah.
We sent you home."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was a wild day. It was like, oh, they actually stormed the Capitol.
That's actually on my Tinder profile. It's
Shut-
like if you by chance don't acknowledge what happened on January 6th, go fuck yourself. That hat is fugly. That's what I put on my fucking Tinder profile.
And think about it, that was a historic moment, and that's the fucked up part about it.
It's
But
like a lot of people-
shout out to the black man that was actively wanting to shoot white people. That man didn't give no fucks. He shot every white person he saw. Like
It's
he
fucking
was waiting on
Christmas.
he was waiting on this
Each
day.
fucking round was reparations.
Boy, that nigga said this is for my people. Like that man was ready.
That's why I suck
And
black
he was-
cock now, so I can let him get reparations one stroke at a time, man.
And the fucked up part, he
I
was
fuck more black men than gerrymandering.
No, not Jay. Everybody wants to come to the dark side now. That's
I
hilarious.
fuck more black men than state minimum sentences.
Jesus Christ. What about Monica Lewinsky? I don't give a fuck. Bill Clinton is black.
Did you ever watch that Hulu series about it?
What?
The American Crime Story? About
God damn it, I didn't get a chance. to
Dude,
catch
it's good. Like it actually kind of makes it, bro. It's so in depth, and it makes you feel so bad for that woman. Like she went through so much fucking shit. She was just a
I
young
believe
girl.
So.
Dude, they fucking railroaded her. I mean, not, and then
But
also,
think about it.
they treated her railroading. Talking about Bill Cumming in her. But
But the thing about it, you can't cancel a woman that was sucking the president's dick. How can you do that?
well, the
This
thing was,
man-
like, if you find out is Linda Tripp, her friend at the fucking Pentagon, she's the one that was secretly recording her the entire time and leaked it all to the press.
Well, she was just mad
She was
because
just
she
a-
wasn't sucking the royal dick. Whatever. you
Linda
wanna
got
call it.
fucking scorned from the Bill Clinton administration and wanted payback, and so she found this fucking friend at the Pentagon and just started secretly recording this story.
Well, she should start sucking more dicks at that
Yeah.
point, because at that point you should.
Have you
start,
seen Linda Tripp? Ugh.
I mean, that would happen.
Linda Tripp and fell into a fucking ditch. Like it's like
Hey man, look.
she's a horrible human being. So I'll say all the fucking.
I mean, if you gotta record, if you recording the president getting his dick sucked, I mean, I'm pretty sure Barack was getting his dick sucked.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure JFK was getting his dick sucked.
Everybody
So
was.
everybody was getting their dick sucked at least one time in
Yeah.
that fucking office.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Donald Trump was grabbing her by the pussy.
if Cody Rhodes can have a surprise entrance and raise up from the seat for the fucking the entrance of fucking AEW or WrestleMania, I'm surprised there's not a fucking blowjob button underneath the Oval Office presidential desk.
Like,
God, that's gonna be the
literally.
upgrade to this station next.
Just blowjob button.
Yeah.
My God. That would be him.
Close enough.
Oh my God. That would be hilarious. Just a whole blowjob. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna
A man can wish, right? A man can dream. America, a man could dream
I mean,
for a
Facebook-
blowjob button.
I mean, Facebook dating is a good blowjob button.
I mean, pretty much Grinder is now too. I said it earlier.
What the fuck is Grinder? Because I keep hearing the Grinder.
Grinder's a gay dating app, or not even a great. It's a gay hookup app.
I should have never asked.
It's not even dating. It's just like it. Dudes are so efficient. Dudes just as a dudes.
Wait. Hold the fucking pause.
Okay.
You mean to tell me a group of gay men got together and made just a straight up hookup app?
Yes,
And you mean to tell
and it's
me
free.
And you mean to tell me we gotta pay for hookup apps for the straight motherfuckers?
Yes. Oh, let me enlighten you, my friend. Guys are so efficient, especially when they want something. Like, if they have a task like I want to get laid, and I'm into dudes, they just are the most efficient at straight line to figure this shit out. So it's just like you go on there and it's just everybody's profile pictures and it shows you like how close they are, and you're like, hey, you want to do this? They're like, yeah, sure. Where? Cool. Meet. Done. Meet, and then you never talk to them again.
Why the fuck y'all can't be this goddamn proficient on
So I'm
fucking
saying, ladies,
Tinder
you
and
gotta
Facebook
step
dating
it.
and
Ladies,
shit?
you gotta step it up. You really do.
Like
You really do.
I'm out here lying to y'all and shit. Like I don't want to lie about my life just to get some pussy. God damn it, I'm tired of lying. Bitch, I'm broke.
That's why I
Give
said,
me some broke bitch pussy.
that's why I said
Shit.
my first wife made me feel like Pinocchio in her pussy, which in a way made it okay for me to lie to her so much.
See,
'Cause she was a whale. That's what I'm trying to say.
God. See, I've been fucking with big bitches my whole life. Like
Me too.
I can't get away from it. Like since I was 14, my first woman was a big bitch. And I ain't saying bitch as in big bitch. No, like
My first woman was the first one was a big bitch, and nothing against big bitches. Big women need love too.
Like, the
I
first-
lost my virginity to a fucking Wiccan.
Like the first time I had a skinny bitch.
But pussy's pussy, man. I was just like, I'm horny. I'm 17. I was like,
I can't say
I didn't lose
pussy's
mine at
pussy.
17, bro.
I can't say pussy's pussy. I was 14 when I lost mine. I was doing everything young and dumb.
Well, I mean, consensually, I lost my virginity when I was 17. I'll just say that.
Mine was consensual. Well, I ain't gonna say it was consensual.
Sexual assault's not cool, kids.
I didn't know how big my dick was at the time. Cause we was just like
That's ironic. I didn't know how big my friend's dick was, but I found that out. Against my will.
The fuck? But it was like we was just like, okay, it's just a tip. And we didn't know how big.
That's what he said too.
We didn't know. we didn't know how big.
Do you know? Do we have the same friend group?
No. What the fuck? Jerry. But we was just like, it was just like just a tip, and it was just like I put the tip in, and it was just like
Wrong.
it broke some shit. It was raw. It was raw. But it was just like, yeah, it broke some shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit. That shit. Cause think about it, like I put the tip in, and it was just like
I'm fucking dying
it
over
was just like I put the tip in, it was just like all of a sudden she just curled up in the ball and started crying. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and she was just like, it hurt. I was like, bitch, what hurt? She was like, I don't know, I think you broke some. Bitch, just the tip. Just the tip. So yeah, found out a couple weeks later.
Fucking big dick problems, man. I don't have that
Bro.
problem.
Man, then found out a couple weeks later. I broke
God
the
damn.
high, man.
That's
It
like
was
first
just
world problems? Nah, man, that's just big dick problems.
Bro, literally just like I
That's the
fucked
first
up.
world problems energy, bro.
I fucked up. I fucked up because then I got stuck. I got stuck with for damn near 4 years behind it. It was just like, oh.
I gotta lift up
I made a
layers like it's a
mistake.
fucking crescent roll down there, and this motherfucker is just pushing his tip in and breaks a hymen.
Like, bro. It was just
I'm like those
me-
Pillsbury buttery layers of a fucking biscuit down there, man, and you're just fucking over there just tapping the tips.
Bro, it was just like I
Just
had
the
to.
tips.
Yeah, I had to. And it was just
Touch
like
tips.
I went ahead and got a hold of a skinny bitch, and it was just like, I use a term now called shallow pussy. Like, whoever said pussy is
Did
pussy.
you see that viral video that was on or picture on Reddit that was like the shape of all vaginas inside? You didn't see that recently? It like went viral.
The fuck?
Dude, it's actually kind of fascinating, dude.
He's finna show me. He's finna show me. I'm finna watch it. I'm finna look at this weird
It's educational here on Unloading Meat.
shit. Educational. So vaginas have certain shapes.
Yeah.
So it's actually pussies actually can be shallow. So that's just one of those shit I just thought I was high.
So like, I don't know if we can censor this. Well, we'll probably have to fucking censor this. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. That was on Reddit the other day, and it was like fascinating.
That shit is different.
We're educational on Unloading Meat.
That shit is different. I've never seen actual shape of a coochie.
Yeah, me
Like
either.
I thought it was just like just the actual
But no.
what they showed us in the book, but
Yeah.
no, it's actual shape.
It's like when you see those sex toys and they have those humps and stuff like that, and you're like, "Wow, the fuck is that comfortable and shit?" It's like that's just how they're shaped.
So that explains.
Yeah.
Okay, so that also explains a lot.
Those toys that look fucking weird to dudes. The dudes have like, "How the fuck do you take this?" Dudes have no idea how a vagina works most of the time. But that shit can pass a baby, and you're like, "God damn, I have no idea how the fuck you do that."
That and the term "your dick is perfect" hits completely different now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, now, bitch. Okay, so you have the
Yeah.
right shape. Okay,
Yeah.
That it makes more. It
You
makes
gotta have a
sense.
complimentary dick to your
I
complimentary pussy.
thought it was just. I thought bitches just be talking shit when they say that.
Nah, man. See, like I said, we're educational here on
my
Unloading
shit is
Meat.
not perfect. I know I'm fucked up a little.
I
bit.
am an advocate for tiny vaginas here on Unloading Meat. Okay, guys.
I don't like shallow pussy. Keep that shallow shit away.
Well, as a small dick guy, I'm gonna say shallow pussies. You can come right here.
I can't. Do
You
no
will
shallow
feel
pussy.
huge. You
Last
will feel like
time-
the Grand Canyon.
Last time I fucked a shallow pussy, it was about 20.
Back in Nom.
It was about 20.
I look like I'm from
It was
Nom.
about
My haircut and shit.
2015. About 2015, I was cheating. Yeah, about 2015. So.
I look like I'm doing a Broadway performance of fucking some kind of musical about Nom with this fucking haircut and like this eyewear and shit. Like Elton John stars in fucking Nom.
Rolling Stones on the soundtrack, painted black.
Oh, we're getting copyright struck.
Fortunate Son stars playing in the background.
Oh god. Talk about copyright strike. Did you ever hear the shit about the singer of CCR?
What the fuck happened?
Fortunate Son.
What'd he do?
Creedence Clearwater Revival of the band. So he went solo back in like the 90s or 2000s. His name's Sean Fogarty. And he released a solo project, right? After CCR broke up and stuff. The company that owns CCR's records sued him, saying he sounded too much like CCR. So they sued John Fogerty for sounding too much like John Fogerty.
So obviously they sued him for sounding like himself?
Yeah, they took him to court and were like, you can't release this shit. It sounds too much like your old shit. And he was just putting out a solo album. And they lost. They lost, thankfully. But yeah, it was a big story. Like, yeah.
I mean, if they would have won, I would have been kind of pissed off.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, right? It wasn't like he was singing the old songs or anything like that. It was his own original material, new shit. This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by a famous game like Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. I've never played it, but boy, if they sponsor this show, I might give it a try. Hopefully. It really depends, Stefano, on what the contract says, like how long I have to play it. I've heard good things. Have you heard good things? Nobody cares about your opinion. Anyway, if you are sick of these fake ads, make sure that you reach out to people like Raid Shadow Legends and tell them to sponsor the show Unloading Meat, and they'll be replaced soon. Anyway, back to the show. And we're back with Juju Rashad, man. What's going on?
Man, I am good. I'm good. That was a nice little break.
Yeah, that was a nice break.
That was a nice little break. I appreciate it.
For our audience, it was like 5 seconds. Or it was like, whatever. For us, it was a nice chill moment.
Advertisement. Sponsored by Heat Tap.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I love it. Bring back Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I'm just recently getting into Dragon Ball, man. I was never raised with anime. My roommate, he's a big anime guy, and he's gotten me on the Crunchyroll and stuff like that. And my only anime growing up was Digimon.
Okay, respect.
I love Digimon, and actually, like my 6-year-old now, I actually got her into it, and I didn't find out that they years later made 6 fucking movies and brought back the original cast and kept that story going. And there's 6 fucking anime movies about Digimon. So we started watching the first 2 series, and then watched those movies, and they're making even more. They're continuing that whole fucking story. I'm like, dude, this is my childhood. I can experience with my kid again. My kid can see it now, and then we can keep continuing the story. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that was my anime. I was never a Pokemon guy. I never got into Pokemon. No offense to anybody.
Pokemon was I was more so Pokemon gamer than was Pokemon.
So I never got into Pokemon gaming too much besides Super Smash. I love playing as Pikachu, of course.
The main character.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can't do Pikachu.
Pikachu!
I was never a Pokemon player to use main characters. I always went different.
Yeah.
My top 6 Pokemon are fucking back end Pokemon. You probably don't even know. They side character Pokemon.
I don't know hardly any Pokemon really.
I know
the main ones.
The last Pokemon I played was Sword and Shield. And the last Pokemon I left off with was Incineroar. It was I can't think of that damn rabbit. It was the rabbit that does soccer moves.
Oh, I have no idea.
It was on the recent season. I think it was in Cinehair or something
I don't know
like
Pokemon,
that.
bro.
It's been a while. It's been a couple years since
Cinehair
I watched it.
See, Digimon, everything just ends in Mon. it's Rabbitmon and Coconutmon. It's just everything's fucking Mon.
Has a Mon at the end. Pokemon is just okay, this is what the fuck is their name?
Although Pokemon's
Raichu.
evolutions make sense, Pikachu to Raichu to this, each evolution still looks on the same family, they're related. Whereas Digimon's the first one's a little blob, the next one's a Tyrannosaurus, the next one's a robot. It's what the fuck? And then the next one's a human angel. Okay, that was a weird evolution.
I ain't gonna lie, that was weird. Wait a minute. You just went from a robot murdering cyborg to just a heavenly
The Digimon
angel
ones are fucking
with
weird.
Swords. Where did guns go? You just had Gatling guns. Now you just a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Agumon was the only one that made sense because he stayed a T-Rex the whole time.
Nah, man. He's one of the ones he goes up to Ultramon and shit and goes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He becomes dude.
I forgot he does turn to a fucking human in this ultimate evolution.
Yeah, he's.
I stopped watching after Data Squad. I was Data Squad. It was just okay.
I only
just punching Digimon now.
I only acknowledge the first 2 seasons. Those are the ones that are actually canon ones.
You gotta at least talk about Digimon Data Squad.
Data Squad and Hunters and stuff. They have their own things, but they're different universes. They're not actually with the same universe.
Like punching Digimon.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck just decided like, yeah, I'm gonna punch him? Like,
Well, just like once the
what?
kids just started turning into Digimon instead of being partnered with Digimon, it lost the whole appeal because that's the whole concept of Digimon is you had a Digimon partner. You're training them, you like the kids learn lessons and like it was like a whole thing. And once they started just like turning into Digimon or taking armor from Digimon and shit, I'm like, this is fucking Power Rangers.
Not necessarily Power Rangers, more so Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean though? Like it just like it kind of got away from what the concept of what the actual Digimon was, in my opinion. Like you kind of just lost focus. It's like when the Transformers were like, "Hey, we're gonna put out new toys," and they don't transform. Who the fuck wants to buy that?
They put them in Burger King.
Dude, they're called Red. I don't know if you've seen them. They have them. They tried this multiple times, and every time they failed. Every time.
I believe.
They called the Transformer Red series, and they were like, "Oh, they're like action figures, and they have accessories."
That is terrible. You can't have the main characters in that case.
And they felt like PVC plastic, like just cheap shit. They fall apart.
Sounds about right.
And they're look, do you see the pricing?
Yeah.
When you can get the same size 6-inch Optimus, like I have up there on that shelf, for $20, and he transforms, and he looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's gonna buy this? Because he has the axe with him, and alternate hands. To me, it just is like the Transformers. The whole, as far as the gimmick, the whole point of the Transformers is it's a puzzle.
Literally transform.
Yeah, as a kid, it was like that whole thing of like I have a toy that also transforms into another toy, and that puzzle is like it works with your mind and
I
stuff.
legit took my old Optimus Prime to show and tell one day, and
Me
they
too,
gave
man.
me 30 seconds to fucking transform to Optimus. I was like, God damn, 30 seconds that's a lot of time.
Have you seen the self-transforming one now, like the $800 one?
Oh God, I don't have that type of money.
Dude, have you seen it?
Yep. I'm just gonna push the button. Have
Go.
him do it.
Even the sound effects.
Whoa, what the shit?
Isn't that dope?
That was
Like it's kind of cool,
amazing.
but for the price of it,
Oh,
like it's
wow.
insane.
For the price, like damn.
But
that's
you,
all
I
they
mean,
do?
there's some engineering into that shit.
True.
Like, but it's just kind of one of those things where like it's like a proof of concept of what technology's going to.
I mean, it's better than paying $800 for a Chucky doll
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking move at all.
But you mean you're going to Radio Shack and seeing all those cheap RC cars that were in the windows, like tons and tons and tons of RC cars and
Yep.
robots back in the day?
Yep, I miss
That's the
Radio
same
Shack.
concept. It's just like that's now where it's at now as far as technology's come with with
True.
all that shit. So
True.
like, give that 5 years and that'll be on fucking Target shelves for $30. You know what I mean? Just the way technology moves once it gets more widely adapted.
Yeah, because we went from flip phones to fucking
Smartphones.
fucking everything phones.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call these damn things. Smartphones, shit, they do everything.
Yeah.
So it's just now it's just like technology is fucking scary.
Yeah, it is.
Went from
That's
the
why I
thing
smoke
about
weed
it,
to chill out.
went from 2000 like the world was going to end in 2000 Y2K.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people remember Y2K when that shit is gonna happen. Now we just like technology is the world saver now. It's gonna end the world now.
Yeah.
It's gonna save the world apparently.
Well, it's like all the people that are freaking out about like I don't want to give consent to this, or I don't want the government knowing all this shit. Bitch, have you checked your phone?
baby, they gonna know anyway.
They know everything.
Baby, the government gonna know anyway. The one thing the government don't do shit else. They gonna know everybody's
Yeah.
business. That's the government job.
Yeah, they want their share. They want taxes.
Shit. Government gonna know what the fuck you doing.
That's how they got Al
regardless.
Capone, man. This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. And I know you're probably wondering, probably thinking to yourself, man, this ad break looks and sounds an awful lot like the other one, but without the hat. And you know what? You're a little right, but you're also forgetting that I changed glasses. Nice. Anyway, if you're tired of these fake ads, reach out to your favorite companies like Raid Shadow Legends. Tell them to sponsor this podcast, Unloading Meat, and we'll get back to the show. But bro, did you have a story?
Mhm.
You had a story you wanted to tell?
Oh, I actually do.
All right.
Bro.
Let's hear it, my friend.
All right, so okay, I remember you asked me something about my comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
Back in Memphis.
Yeah, man.
So started off with August 18th pandemic, and I love the spot, the comedy joint in Memphis. That's my home club. That's why I started it. That's why I was formed it. So I'm always love this spot to the day I die. But honestly, as far as my career go, the first year and a half, that shit was hell. Like I hated being a comic. I hated this shit, and I ain't gonna cap, Cause I was bombing every fucking night. I was bombing, I was dying every spot I went to. Fucking bombing, fucking dying. Fucking bombing, fucking dying. Okay.
In Memphis?
Yes,
In
this is Memphis. This is Memphis. So then it got to a point where everybody started telling me like, read this book, read that book.
There's like a paywall to this shit that you don't. There's like this unspoken thing that they wanted you to do that you just they assume that you just already had. Kind of. Thing.
Yeah. So it's just like, no, I came in this shit blind, and I'm finna learn this shit as I grow. So it's just like now going to my second year, not my second year. Being in my second year, going to my third year, it's like now I have a more understanding who I am as a comic, and that's one big reason that I left Memphis in the first place, because I couldn't grow in Memphis. Well, I ain't gonna say I couldn't grow in Memphis. I didn't have the opportunities in Memphis that I do now.
Okay.
Like as far as the podcast, being booked on different shows, going out to different spots every night.
And again, thank you for being on here today.
Thank you.
It really means a lot, man.
Like, thank you for opportunity. But it was just like, it was a certain point that you can only get so far.
Yeah.
And the fact is, Memphis is also a popularity contest too. Like, not saying there's anything wrong with a popularity contest, but it's more so like, if you're not popping off now, ain't nobody finna come to your shit. I can't tell you how many countless times, like, this is why I say I love the comedy scene here, because it's a simple fact, like, every show is packed. Regardless if it's a mic, if it's a showcase, it's packed. People gonna show up.
Yeah, even like shout out to Sesh Lounge, the people that have Sesh Lounge in that dispensary with them. I'm blanking on the name of the dispensary right now because I'm a little high. But Sesh Lounge now does open mics, and like those people that own that, they are out at every open mic at Tulsa Comedy Club. They support it. Even when Bo had the cancer event, they helped put money into the pot to help the winner get even more money for the winner of the open mic contest. Like, they are always supporting Tulsa comedy. They're always in the entertainment scene, and like, they don't have to do that, but they're just like, they sat next to me, and they were explaining to me, they're like, we just love a good show. We come out on Friday nights, and where else are you gonna get for free all this amazing entertainment for free? Why not help out? I mean, we could go to a movie, spend $50, or I could put it in the $50 into the pot and make somebody's night better.
Yeah.
And to me, that was like, dude, that speaks volumes about your character and your business and everything like that. So
yeah. Cause think about it, a lot of folks, Memphis. If this was in Memphis, a lot of them events would not have kicked off like that.
Yeah,
like I would not know half the people I know now.
Yeah,
in Memphis, like, cause think about it, I love Memphis to death, but it's like so many people just like clicked up and just like they just in their own little world, and they just fuck with whoever feel like they want to fuck with.
Yeah,
so it was just like I couldn't fuck with that. I really couldn't. It was just like. I did have a situation with my mentor. It was just like, she legit told another comic behind my back while I was on stage. Well, I ain't gonna say it was behind my back because I was standing right in front of her when she told the motherfucker. But she went behind my back and told him I should quit comedy. I'm not fucking funny. Now, this wasn't even just like within like my couple years. No, this was recently before I met Memphis. This is way back, I want to say summer, fall, winter of last year type shit.
Yeah.
See, that's that bullshit, because think about it.
So when I hear your story, it's like,
and it was
crazy. It's crazy how the scenes can do that
and
to
it was
you.
crazy, because think about it. It was someone that I call my comedy brother,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but
yeah. That's like,
he know. When he see this podcast, he gonna know I'm talking about him. But after he said that, she almost gave me the light. Now I'm on the guest spot. I'm supposed to be I'm on the guest spot, so I'm getting 5 minutes. She was ready to cut that light at 2 minutes.
Damn.
I saw that light.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I looked over there. I did my last joke. Had the whole room laughing by the time I got off stage. She sat there looking stuck on stupid. So then later that night, she tell my homeboy who she was already talking to that he got a showcase. He's the first name he put him on the showcase. She legit asked this man, "You sure about him?" He's like, "Yes." And one thing I say about my comedy brother, even though we have beef like a motherfucker, to the point we almost got to fighting outside our club. We have beef so many times, but one thing I always say, he knows how hard I've been working at this shit.
Yeah.
He knows where I came from. He knows basically the day one of Juju Rashad. And he know for the fact for her to say that I wasn't funny, that I should quit, that kind of fed everybody the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad that I did fill out the club the way I did, because I did start, I ain't gonna cap, I did kind of go to her op spot because she's beefing with another main comic in Memphis. His name Oscar P. But, you know, he ain't got no beef for her.
Dude, everything's territorial in a lot of places sometimes. That's why I'm so
But
happy
think
with
of-
Tulsa clean now. It's not. It's so
But think
far.
about it. She's like, okay, so the thing about Memphis women are different. I love Memphis. Like I said, I love Memphis. I love our women. But them motherfuckers crazy. Them motherfuckers crazy. Because they think everybody's against them when they're not. Nobody's against you.
Just a chip on the
Stop.
shoulder already.
It's just a chip on the shoulder, like, baby, nobody's against you. Stop doing people wrong because you got a chip on your shoulder if you feel like you got something to prove. Cause I was beefing with two promoters. I was beefing one promoter because I ducked off on her show because she wasn't paying me, and went to another show that was paying me $250 in Mississippi.
Dude, you gotta go where the cheddar is.
I'm going where the money is. And another promoter I'm beefing with because she ended up paying all her comics 3 days before the show, and here it is the day of the show. I still haven't got paid yet.
Yeah.
How you gonna expect me to perform? You haven't even gave my money.
It's a business. This
Like-
shit's a business. Like, we're all trying to make money here, and like, you got your business, and like, honestly, it goes by character and stuff that we talked about earlier with people. Like, dude,
And it's just like, okay, I'm not finna argue with y'all about who the fuck I am, how the fuck I do my jokes, and how the fuck I sell myself.
Yeah.
That's the issue y'all can take up with y'all selves, because honestly, y'all go to hell with that shit. Like, that's why I'm glad I honestly love Memphis, because I feel like my comedy wouldn't have grew to where it is now. Because honestly, now I'm funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So, fuck you said in that fucking club to my brother in the club talking about I ain't funny, I need to quit the comedy. You can suck a dick backwards on a Tuesday morning.
that sounds uncomfortable as hell.
But she can though. She already shaped like Peter Griffin. Matter of fact, pull up the picture. I'm gonna show you what it's shaped like. I'm gonna show you what it's shaped like.
We're gonna have to
It's
cut this.
You know that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin was a pair of legs and he ain't one nothing but a pair of legs and titties
Yeah.
in the pink dress? That's exactly what the fuck she shaped like. And everybody in Memphis gonna see this shit, because I'm gonna make sure they do. When they see this shit, this is exactly what the fuck she is shaped like. Goddamn, if I pull up a picture of her now, goddamn, you gonna be like, goddamn, that's exactly what the fuck she is shaped. That's exactly what the fuck she is shaped like. Want to talk about I ain't fucking funny, bitch? You funny shape, and you want to tell
You
motherfucker
know I'm
I
gonna have
ain't
to
funny.
cut the name and stuff out on this shit. We're
Cut them out if you want to. I don't give a damn. You can keep names on there, but think about it.
Well, I just don't have a release for them, so I can't be like shitting on them on YouTube and shit.
You right. But think about it. For you to
It's all right.
say-
We've been smoking, man. It's cool.
But think about it. For you to say you are not funny, but yet you go on stage shaped like this
Yeah.
every time you go on stage and talk about roses,
Yeah.
and we ain't talking about just no love and dope. No, we talking about the sex to a rose. We don't want to hear about your rose.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear about your butterfly wing pussy. She gonna tell us her lips are shaped like butterfly wings. Wait a minute. We didn't
Oh
need
my
to
God.
know that. That is disturbing, ma'am. That is disturbing. She want to tell me I ain't funny. She want to tell me I ain't
Well,
funny.
I can just say, man, I've seen a couple of your sets. You're funny, motherfucker.
Man, thank you.
Dude, like,
Thank
you're
you.
a funny motherfucker every single time I've been up there and seen you. And also, you're a very supportive motherfucker.
Thank you.
So, you're an asset to the Tulsa comedy scene, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do
And
appreciate
fuck anybody in Memphis that feels otherwise about Juju Rashad.
Honestly,
This
and
dude is a funny motherfucker.
If honestly at this point, if anybody in Memphis feel like they're against me, they can kiss my whole ass backwards.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to go about this shit, because fuck.
It's the way I feel about people in my life, man. Like, anybody that wants to say that I'm not a funny motherfucker, or I shouldn't be on the stage or doing what I'm doing right now, or have my own podcast or anything like that, go fuck yourselves. Try
Nah,
to do
bro.
one better.
I'm like, bro, I got more opportunities out here than y'all ever gave me in Memphis. Now I'm blowing up off the shit, and y'all don't like the shit.
Bro, real talk. I've been everything full bore into comedy this year. It took a year last year to prep this
Mhm.
whole shit, build this shit. It's taken a lot to get this stuff going.
Yeah.
And then I did one set with Katie Styles, did an open mic last year, like in October or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my only set I'd done in like 15 years, just to get the jitters out and see if I could still do it.
Mm-hmm.
My first set in January was Roscoe Open. That was when I went to the Colony and I met you, met Lynn, and all that stuff.
Right.
That was my first set, like really trying this shit. And then I was like, hey, I'm launching a podcast soon. and we changed the concept of all this. So like, all that's happened in January, and now a month later.
So now it's just like everybody's trying to go ahead, hop on board real quick. See, that's why it's just a little
Yeah.
bit of change of scenery. Couldn't just be like
in
okay,
a month,
this is exactly
I
what you
have
need.
14 bookings on this show, and as of yesterday, I have my first
Jesus.
paid gig as
Hey.
a stand-up comedian.
Hey, I'm trying to go ahead and get the next paid gig. Michael did pay me for that gig I did at Deco, but I need another one.
I'm just saying, dreams can come true if you put in the work,
Yes, that's all you have to do.
and you have a
And that's-
supportive community like Tulsa does.
And shout out to Oscar P for giving me the advice that I needed, that I needed to hear as a young comic.
Yeah.
Because now I'm starting to grow into my third
Shout out
year.
to Oscar. I
And-
don't know you. I'd like to meet you. You sound like a cool.
He's
swell guy.
funny as hell. He has his own spot, Slice of Soul, down on Madison in Memphis. So if you're down there on Thursdays in Memphis, check out Slice of Soul, check out Oscar P. One thing I want to do, I actually do have a vengeance plot in Memphis that I do want to get off my chest.
Okay.
I do want to go down there in May. I want to take about maybe 4 or 5 comics here and do like a Tulsa versus Memphis, first 48 type show.
bro.
If you like call it first 48.
If you want me
Yeah,
to,
I mean, it's
I'd
just
love to
like-
go. I'd do anything, man.
It's just like, bro, I just got to. It's just like,
Yeah.
hey, y'all sleeping on the scene down here. Y'all been sleeping on me. We ain't finna do this shit.
well, and also with
Everybody
like
on the map.
the shows like Reservation Dogs coming in here and being from Tulsa, made in Tulsa from people. Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone is making it in the pop culture.
Yes.
We talked on another podcast. Watchmen on HBO brought back the black
Yes.
Wall Street stuff to light, and a lot of people didn't even know about in this area.
Yes. That's what I said.
Uh,
like, Tulsa is slowly becoming on the map. That's what I said.
It's becoming more mainstream, and people knowing and recognizing it's not just a fucking cowboy town.
Yeah, or first 48 town.
Yeah.
It's just like, because everybody be like, Tulsa and first 48. First of all, that is only in North. I have been here for almost a year now.
Yeah.
It is not bad.
No,
Like, not compared to what Memphis was. Like, at least in Memphis,
bro, I've been in Louisiana in some parts, dude. It gets fucking
Bro,
dark down there. It's
Memphis,
looking-
you gotta watch your back no matter where the fuck you stay at. Down here,
Huntsville, Alabama. Oh my
Bro.
god, dude, Alabama, man. There's some scary motherfuckers down there in Alabama.
bro. The thing because everybody in Memphis got a gun, you don't know who the fuck crazy, who gonna shoot you or what.
The
It's
first
just
time I
like,
went to Alabama, I was on a road trip. Not a road trip.
I don't stop in Alabama.
We were in a family
I don't
vacation,
stop in Alabama.
and my sister was like 16 at the time. I was like 12 or something like that. And we stopped at this gas station in Huntsville, Alabama. And I'll never forget it. There was a pimp outside the gas station. And he was trying to he was talking to my sister, like, hey girl, you could make some money. You want to make some extra money? And she's like, money how? And she's just a dumb country girl from Oklahoma. She's
Oh,
like,
God.
what do you mean, honey, how and stuff? Huh? And my dad's like, get in the fucking truck.
He just turns around. Hey.
I was in there because also in the South, I'm sure you know, some of the best foods in convenience stores or gas stations, there's the restaurants hooked up to them, and there's some of the best wings and stuff like that. So me and my mom were in the convenience store getting wings and shit like that, and then he's like, get in the fucking truck, and we're like, but we're hungry.
No.
Because I'm fucking fat.
Believe
I was like, man, I'm hungry.
Just take food anyway and walk out.
And this dude said I could make $5 out here. No.
Not 5. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
He
the
gonna
over 5.
lowball.
Hey, fellow hipsters and people that have culture or something. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen, host of Unloading Meat, and we need sponsors for this show. If you identify with this fucked up hat I'm wearing, these shitty tattoos, or any other cultural references that are behind me, reach out to your favorite sponsors and tell them to sponsor the show Unloading Meat. Now, back to acting like I wasn't impressed by anything. I wish this podcast could be on vinyl. So we have a segment on the show. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Preheat.
What the fuck is preheat? Are we smoking?
Ooh, it's hot.
What the fuck?
So on the Preheat, as you can see, I'm a fat individual. I grew up rather husky, rather fluffy. And when you come to that territory, you get a lot of ridicule and fat jokes, stuff like that. So my way of dealing with that was to make up those fat jokes first. Kind of steal the thunder out of people, come up with the best fat jokes and stuff like that. That's how I kind of got my stand-up stuff going. Is think of the burns before they happen. So that's what the Preheat's about. So it's kind of like a roast segment, but the catch is, I know putting this shit out there on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts, by the way. That was an ad read, just so you know. That I'm going to get some ridicule in the comments. People on the internet are fucking trolls. However, for the Preheat segment, I'll read your dirty, disgusting, sleazy comments about my fat ass
Jesus Christ on a bike.
you can send them to unloadingmeat@gmail.com, subject preheat. But here's the catch. For me to read them on the air, you have to include a photo of yourself so that I can retort live on the air. So I'll recognize your troll comments if they're good. You have those good burns, I'll put them on the show. But you got to allow me to retort. I think that's fair. Do you think that's fair?
I think that's fair. That is very fair.
So until we
feel
get these
sorry
out,
for
I don't
feelings
have
of
any
boys.
viewer mail yet. Hopefully, by the time this is out, we have some more, and I can put them interjecting. But until then, I wanted to at least announce it, and kind of introduce the segment a little bit.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of good-natured fun and roasting, do you have anything from me myself? What's the first thing that comes to your mind if you wanted to roast Jared Ralphie Allen?
You're built like your mama and dad is brothers.
I don't even know how to take that, but I somehow agree.
Oh shit.
So, can I ask you,
What's up?
when's Rush Hour 4 coming out?
At the same time, next season, Family Guy's out. Not the last. Oh shit. Oh,
I
God.
loved you and Dave, bro.
Damn, Dave. Oh my God. Okay.
You gotta get that check, Gata. I'm already too high for this shit. You look like Special Olympics Mike Epps.
Hey, when's the next episode of Jay and Silent Bob coming out?
I don't know. I'm too fat for Silent Bob now, man. He lost all that weight. Maybe I should
Oh,
go
he did
vegan.
lose
Maybe I
that
should go.
weight.
Maybe I
I
should go
forgot.
vegan.
It should help.
I
It's
do have more
possible.
protein in my diet now that I'm gay or bi.
Oh God. There's a lot of kids in that throat. It's a whole daycare center. Called the Throats Are Us. It's not even toys though. It's Throats Are Us. This man shits out children, literally.
That was good. I gotta shake your hand on that. That has been a great preheat segment. Thank you so much, Juju Rashad. Do you got any plugs to go out? What do you got? Where are you gonna be at next?
I don't have nothing coming up next as far as right now. I'll probably have something by the time I check my phone because
Okay.
I don't check my messages like that. But if you want to know when my next show is, follow me on Facebook at Juju Rashad. Follow me on Twitter at Juju Rashad Too High. Follow me on Instagram at FunnyMan Juju Rashad. Snapchat, just text me if you want my Snapchat. And you probably ain't gonna get that because
What about Grindr?
I'm not on Grindr.
Oh,
I'm on Tinder though. Well, used to be on Tinder. Used to be. I don't know. I don't know if my profile's still active. Well, I don't even have the same phone number, but I can scan for my email.
To be continued.
I don't know. I got to see my profile still active. I'd be shocked if it is because it ain't been active since 2018. So
Well, you got a woman now, right?
yeah, that
That's
was
why.
it. We've been together for 4 years now.
Congrats, man.
Well, 4
Congrats.
years and a couple weeks. Let me say that.
Congrats.
Yeah. So
So there's a reason he's not on those apps. There's a good reason, guys. He's not on those apps.
find you a good woman, a good
Fi-
black woman.
Find you a good black woman. That's the moral of today's story, guys. The more you know.
Black
Do.
Black women might be angry, but find you a good black woman that's gonna be angry for you.
And on that note, today's episode has been sponsored to you by Good Black Women. Good Black Women, not just Mrs. Mothersworth.
Mm-mm.
On that note, guys, this has been Unloading Meat. He's been Juju Rashad. I've been Jared Ralphie Allen. Have a good night. Or day.
Or
Fuck,
day.
I fucked that up.
What time is it?
I don't know when we're filming this.
Have a good.
Have a good life. I don't know.
Yes.
Don't kill yourself. Okay. We'll just cut it.
Be blessed.
Be blessed. Peace.
Unloading the meat. 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 I don't even know what it means, but it is what it is. What it is.
Bye. Have a great time.